how about even farther so that you can see me? I'm actually squatting because, I don't know, I think it's because I'm so tall or something, but I have to put the camera really far away and practically on the ground to be able to see my whole body. But anyway, I have a lot of new followers, and I do want to give you a little background as to what's going on with me. So I am going to be 60 in 4 months, and my body has gone through some kind of crazy changes. So I do want to, I don't think I did it before and after for the way that my body looks after I went through menopause about a year ago. And boy, did things change, and boy, did things slow down. So I'm going to get up and show you what I look like. So can you see? I mean, I can't get right here. All right, so here's my side. See this right here? I've already lost 6 pounds too. This is what I'm calling Fraser's Ridge. See that right there? That is relatively new. I didn't have that before. It's like a flap. Here's my arms. So can you see my arms? There's a lot of flapping going on here. Yeah, a lot. This is the way that I look in the forward view. Another side view. I'm gonna put my arm up so that you can see exactly what that looks like. So a lot of visceral fat here and here, just kind of all around. And this is the way that I look from behind. And I've got, you know, an extremely big back now and some rolls happening through here. So yeah, just wanted to give you a before. And so I'm looking to lose 20 pounds. I am actually up to the point where I was when I was 9 months pregnant. So, you know, I don't know what happened. I think the people that, or the thing or whatever it was that made humans, they're like, yeah, you know what? Let's make it really difficult for women to exist. And then, in every way, shape, and form. And then, you know what? Let's make it a little bit harder for them when they reach about 50 years old. So, yeah, they get all this visceral fat right here, and let's make it really harmful for them. And also at the same time, let's make it really hard for them to get it off. I don't know. Maybe we don't like females very much as people who made humans because we sure are making it hard. But I don't know, come along with me as I try and figure out how to rebalance my body after I've gone through menopause. Okay, let's move through the day. Glad to have you here. Let's do this. I'm finding it to be very difficult, so, all right, just stand up. Time for lunch. This is yogurt, flax, and raspberries and honey. And now it's time to bring in the Frank's hot sauce. I'm sitting down there getting ready to eat my lunch, and then I realized I'd actually forgotten the main part of lunch, so I had to walk back into the kitchen and get the chicken and vegetables out of the microwave. So yeah, that's what happened. And there was beets in it too. And when you cook beets, it just gets purple juice everywhere, and it was super hot. So I practically had to throw it down on the table. So yeah, this is me sitting down to eat my very nutritious, colorful, low-calorie lunch. Yum. Time for walkies. Before my workout, I went for a walk. So this is the city cemetery of Raleigh. It was established in 1798. Here's a little history. It was the city's first burial ground. It's listed on the National Register of Historical Places. And also, if you're from Raleigh or from North Carolina, you might recognize these names. People who are buried here are John Rex, Thomas Meredith, William Peace, and William Shaw. Pretty significant people. and my walk continues into historic Oakwood. Historic Oakwood is North Carolina's largest 19th century residential neighborhood with Victorian and early 20th century homes. It's actually amazingly beautiful. I really suggest going through there one day if you have time. And here's me stretching on a tree. I lifted my feet and that was like really hard and surprised me how hard it was. So yeah. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? It's time for the gym and it's get on the scale day, so we'll see if I made any progress over the last week or not. You know, I worked really hard. I feel like I exercised twice as much this week as I did last week. You know, there was a couple of faux pas when it came to the food one night. I don't know, I was feeling some major stress. I guess it's the thing that's all of the things that are happening in our environment right now, and I ate, you know, a whole bag of cheddar and sour cream Lay's chips. So I did that. So there's a possibility that I won't lose any weight, but you know, I'll let you guys know. I'm going to the gym now and I'm going to be doing my Sprint 8 cardio class. All right. See you guys later. Okay, so I'm trying all these different angles of my camera inside the car. So this one is behind the steering wheel. I actually like this one. I did it over there earlier and I wasn't getting any sunlight. It's actually really gray and drabby today, so not much sunlight coming. Anyway, so I did my weight and guess what? I didn't lose a damn ounce. Not even 1 ounce. It stayed exactly the same, 183.4. At least I didn't gain any weight, but hard work this week, just a lot of hard work, and I walked a lot. I walked a lot of miles. And I went to the gym like 4 or 5 times and did classes. I did belly dancing last night, and I really have to say that probably what happened was I made a beef stew. So I ate beef stew throughout the entire week, and I think it might have been the red meat, so I probably need to choose more lean cuts of meat and maybe fish. And shellfish. So I think I've got to throw out the red meat, and also I'm convinced it was the chips that I ate, you know, so I ate a pretty big bag. So I know what I did, and you know what? It was a hard week, man. A lot of stuff happened, and it's stressful for me, and I try not to turn on the news, but sometimes I just have to turn on the news for 8 minutes, and then I ended up eating a whole bag of potato chips. Anyway, so let's move on with the day, and I will give you some final thoughts later on tonight. See you later on. Bye. Okay, so here's final thoughts for the end of week 2. You know, it is not easy trying to lose weight and gain muscle when you are older, and especially if you are in your menopausal stage of life. So yeah, I didn't realize it was going to be this hard, and I think if I realized it was going to be this hard that I wouldn't have done it. But you know, I hope that you guys start following along, and if you are struggling with weight gain during menopause and you haven't really changed the way that you eat, it's because of your hormones. And so you just have to switch up your life. And, you know, please subscribe, please follow. You know, I would love to have some supporters or some followers or some other people that are going through this, so that I can hear your thoughts about it, like what you've done that's worked, what you've done that hasn't worked. Anyway, so, you know, this week I guess I hit the plateau, but that happens. I wasn't expecting it to happen so quickly. Shit. Anyway, so here we go. Yeah, and so I'll talk a little bit more tomorrow about where I'm going to be going and how I'm preparing for that. So really this whole thing is about my next adventure to Europe and how I'm preparing for it, because I don't want to be that person that slows the group down while we are out touring in difficult terrain. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good evening. Please subscribe, please follow, and leave a comment below. Okay, bye.